This will be my second time recording this because the whole time the camera was facing the other way. The frustration. Anyways, hi guys. Don't judge me. I know I've been gone for like way too long, but let me explain. Let me start off this video by apologizing for being gone for so long. I have been in this process of self-love. Long story short, I was in a relationship. It wasn't the best relationship, I'm not gonna lie. I was feeding more into the relationship than I was receiving, to the point where I was not meditating. I was not wearing my all white on Fridays and Sundays. Also, my job had a lot to do with it as well. I was just like in a space where I was not me. I was this other person. And everything and everyone around me was sucking me dry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna just make a whole separate video on it. But yes, this relationship was very toxic for me. I am naturally a very giving person. However, I expect to be given the same energy that I give out. You know what I mean? So if I'm giving, trying to convince this person that I'm giving them all that they're asking for, and they're telling me that they're not, and I'm in this endless loop cycle of trying to convince this person that I am giving them everything and more, and they're not appreciative of it, or they don't even acknowledge it. It's kind of like, why? Like, what? So I was in that sort of trap. It reminded me of a toxic relationship I was in for 4 years. And yeah, I kind of had to learn to love myself again. That's the main reason why I've been gone. I was so engulfed into this relationship that I wasn't myself. This person wasn't feeding me anything, any type of encouragement, enlightenment, positivity, nothing. They had a problem with my spirituality and my diet. Everything about me was an issue. Of course, naturally, at first, this person wasn't like that. They were very loving. They made it seem as though they were on the same type of vibe as me. And I don't regret it. The relationship, it is what it is. However, it brought me back like 10 steps back further than where I was working towards reaching. So I feel like I've been having to play catch up. And yeah, I wasn't praying, I wasn't meditating, I wasn't wearing my all white on Fridays and Sundays. You know, my diet was changing as well. I wasn't eating as saludable, you know, healthy. And I realized it was an issue when I wasn't even praying before I eat. In every single part of my spiritual journey that I've been in, it doesn't matter what I was practicing or what I was studying, I always had prayed before I ate. And I wasn't even doing that. So I have been in this process of isolating myself. When you're giving so much energy to one thing, that energy isn't spreading out. So that was fucking up with my manifestations, and I just wasn't happy with anything that was going on in my life. My living situation, my job, the relationship. I was so focused on this person and trying to make this relationship work that it was like I wasn't focusing on anything else. I was focusing on my business. I wasn't focusing on my readings. Nothing. I wasn't even doing readings for months. And I just, now I'm catching up with things again. I'm working on my businesses again, making sure that I'm being responsible with my YouTube. I just made a website yesterday. The website was already made 2 years ago. I never published it because I eventually went with Shopify, which didn't last very long, and then I eventually was just using Acuity Scheduler, and I had stopped with my herbal business. So as a lot of you may or may not know, I do sell herbal blends as part of my spiritual business. So I make teas and smokable blends for several different remedies, or as different remedies. So I do it for menstruation pain or moon cycle pains, manifestation, meditation, focusing for studying, like for college students, detoxifying the lungs for heavy smokers, for allergies. I make it for a lot of things. Yeah, I've just been using Acuity Scheduler because I wasn't focusing on that part of my business. Now I'm going back into it. I can't just post on Instagram and that's it. Like, I need an official website. So I made the official website. It's published. However, my domain is not attached to it. So I'm gonna do that maybe today, because the weather's not acceptable to be out in the park or to be at the beach today. So I will just be at home, or maybe I'll go to a cafe and fix it. I'm focusing more on my email list, making sure that I am more communicative with my clients that I already have, emailing them, sending out discounts, freebies, keeping them updated with what's going on in my life, etc., etc. And I've been getting downloads from Spirit left and right. So this has been quite an exciting adventure for me, to say the least. Yeah, I just have so much that I'm working on, just trying to get back to myself. I've been reading, I'm a part of this Patreon where if you're in the spiritual community, you most likely know about the Hood Botanica. This beautiful, beautiful Panamanian Aquarian woman created this site called the Hood Botanica. I don't even know how I came across her Instagram. It was like during the shutdown, the first shutdown, and I think we only had one shutdown, but it was during the shutdown where I was introduced to her, and I've been following her ever since. And now I follow her on Patreon, and I've just been learning so much about the Bible and how I can incorporate that into my my spiritual practices. I was already kind of using the Bible in my spiritual practices, because of my link to my ancestors. But I've just been learning so much from her and just been like focusing on that community. I've been reading my scriptures again. It's been helping me get through things. And yeah, I'm in a way better headspace. I really wanted, I've been wanting to get back on here with a video updating you guys for weeks now. Weeks. However, I can't find my microphone that I was gifted, and it pisses me off because I have been in this process of cleaning out my room. I've been learning about feng shui as well and trying to incorporate that into my life a little bit. However, I have been in the process of cleaning out my room, giving out clothes, throwing out things that I no longer need, the sort. And I still haven't been able to find my microphone. And I'm kind of upset because I didn't even get to use it. But I hope and pray that I find it so that I can use it for this channel, because I was so excited to have been gifted this microphone. My good friend Carmine, hey Carmine, had gifted it to me. He actually has a YouTube channel, and he also has a Instagram. I will write it somewhere here in the video so you guys can check him out. He's actually in the process of renovating his live-in mobile van, and he's an amazing athlete. He is a jump roper, a skipper. I don't know the official term, but yes, he is a trainer, and he's just an amazing person overall. So you guys should definitely keep up with his van project that he has going on. It's super cool. It looks beautiful already, and yeah, you guys should go check him out. I'm locking my hair, if you have not noticed. I have been wanting to lock my hair for years now, and I finally decided to do it. If you remember when I had my natural fro out, I had one lock on this side. Eventually it ripped out while I was having sex with the person that I was recently with. That's kind of funny. But yes, it ripped out, and at that point I was just like, I felt weird without it. And I know that I can probably just attach it back on, but it just doesn't feel right for me to do that, so I won't. But yeah, I have just been on and off about it, about really doing. I knew I wanted to do it since December, but I was like kind of debating when I should do it, and finally did it. Tomorrow makes 6 weeks that I've been officially locked, or in the process of locking. So yeah, there's that on that. I am currently at work. Usually I wrap up my head when I'm at work, but today I was kind of running behind because I was up until 1 a.m. doing that website, so I'm kind of tired because I had to wake up at like 5:30 to get ready to come to work, so I'm running on 4 hours of sleep right now, hence the matcha latte. If you have not noticed, I am not at Ulta. I no longer work for Ulta. I'm finally gone. We all knew this was going to happen. Ulta ultimately does not treat their service providers with proper respect. Not even that coming from my mouth, but from several other skincare therapists that I know from different locations in Jersey and in New York. So I was the longest lasting service provider in my location. The person I was hired with the hairstylist. She lasted not even 2 weeks. The arch expert with Benefit who was there, hey Aiden, he didn't even last that long as well. I lasted 6 months. I don't even know how I lasted 6 months. I think he lasted about 4 months, and he was a transfer. However, and he said he's from Ohio, and he told me that it's kind of the same everywhere you go. Like in his old location, it was like that too. However, it was more busy, so it was kind of like he didn't mind all the crap he had to go through. However, I'm the type of person where it's like, I don't care how much you're paying me. I have to be in a peaceful vibration and environment in order to function properly. If I am not happy, I cannot work. That's just what it is. I've always been the type of person where it's like, if I'm not happy in a job, I'm quitting. Like I don't care. So yeah, back with Massage Envy. I'm not gonna tell you the location. I'm not in the same location as before. I'm in a different location, and I love it. My coworkers are super sweet. They're supportive. They're helpful. The vibe here is super peaceful. It's chill. It's not stressful at all. I'm not a fan of the fact that I cannot be as creative as I want to be with making cocktails specifically for different types of people. I kind of had to use the same products over and over again, which can get pretty boring, but what can you do? It is what it is. Other than that, I'm super happy here. And I think that's it. That's like pretty much what's been going on with me. I have so many ideas for this channel. I'm going to be posting again at a regular schedule, at least once a week. I cannot guarantee to you which day, because I've noticed whenever I tell people specific days, it doesn't work out for me. So at least know that I will be posting 1 to 2 times a week. I have so many great ideas. I've been getting so many downloads from Spirit lately on different ideas for growing my business. Just kind of going with the flow at this point. And yeah, I hope that this video wasn't too long or boring. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I will link my website down below. As you all know, you can always book a service with me. I do readings through Zoom. So if you want to schedule a reading with me, I do all types of reading. I do financial readings or business readings. I do love readings. I do general readings. I do ancestral connection readings. I do therapy sessions, as I like to call them, with clients where I involve spirit into it as well. So if you would like to book a reading with me, you can always do it. My website is emiliarosehealing.as.me. Again, that will be linked below as well. And I hope you guys have a blessed day.